In the name of Creator, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Hi everybody, my name is Ali Reza Jafarpur and I have a great discovery about black holes. This great discovery will be proven maybe until 2125, maybe about 100 years later. But that will make great change and great achievement for all of the humankind. So all of the inventions, all of the innovations, all of the current descriptive models of the universe will change if I explain the details of this discovery. This discovery is so much controversial, and at the beginning everybody may be laughing at me, may laugh at me, but step by step we will have more evidences about this great discovery. My number for everybody who want to ask questions about this new model of the universe, my phone number is 00989014746994. Another time, plus 98 901 47 46 994. This is my phone number. If you are a scientist, if you want to be my sponsor, if you want more more descriptions about this discovery, please call me or send your message by any way to me. I hope I be useful for all of the humankind. I want to say that this new discovery will open many ways for human being about new devices. For example, we have to design dimension detectors that is so much useful about explain more decisive and more precise model for universe. Let me a little explain what is my this great discovery, and I upload this video to YouTube. I hope if you want to help humankind, if you want to promote science, if you want to be helpful about new hatches, new ways in front of human beings, call me. I will do everything that I can for you and for all of the humankind. I calculated, and by theoretical thinking, I discovered that all of the black holes are connected together by a tunnel. This tunnel is -6 dimensional, and this is the corridor that connects all of the black holes together. That means that all of the black holes, there is no distance between black holes. How that is possible? If you understand what is the true meaning of the dimension in physics, what are dimensions? If you understand the concept of the dimensions, you will understand that I am true and I am sincere about this discovery. There is no distance between the black holes because the black holes themselves are minus 5-dimensional things, and these minus 5-dimensional things are connected together by minus 6-dimensional corridors. That means that all of the happenings inside any black holes simultaneously happens in all of the other black holes. That means that if something go inside the black holes, if we have enough detectors, we will find these things in the other black holes. So the concept of the parallel worlds will change after this theory. As I said, this theory will be proven in the next decades. And after finding new evidence about this hypothesis that will change and transform to the theory, many positive things, many great progresses will happen for physics, and all of our imaginations about physics will change after this. That is so much important. How much that is possible? The black holes that we see in the universe, they are so much far from each other, maybe trillion, maybe sometimes billions light years far from each other. Now somebody come into the field and come to the Society of the Scientists and claims that these black holes are connected together so that there is no physical distance between these black holes. As we see, all of the black holes in the center of the galaxies, we see them because we see three-dimensional world. But three-dimensional world is just one of the maybe millions visions that we have from world. That is because of our limitation. Our perception system can't perceive other dimensions, so we have to make new detectors, and I call these detectors dimension detectors. We will, after explaining my theories, we will open our ways to invent new detectors. These detectors are able to record to us other dimensional or higher dimensional spaces, higher dimensional objects, higher dimensional tunnels. I want to claim, and that will be proven later, that in the world that we live, there are a lot of universe, 5-dimensional universe, 4-dimensional universe, 6-dimensional universe. I calculated until now 99-dimensional universe. That means that more than 99% of the universe is invisible to us because of our limitations, to understand higher dimensions, our limitations to understand minus dimensions. For example, a black hole is itself minus 5-dimensional things. That means that time is negative inside the black holes. Time is going to backward inside black holes. So that is so much important. The concept of the dimension is not so much easy for all of the people to understand. That is so much difficult even for physicists to understand what is really dimensions and why dimensions are the most important concept in physics, and why dimensions and the calculation of the dimensions explain everything in physics and can solve all of the unsolved principles, all of the unsolved questions in physics. Dimensions and understanding the nature of the dimensions can solve all of the unsolved questions in physics. For example, by understanding the concept of the dimensions, we will easily will find unification theories, and we will invent a very great unification theory that explains all of the physics. There are so much things to say about black holes, about dimensions, about parallel worlds, about how that is possible to detect higher dimensions. All of these, I need time because I know many things, but the explaining of these is so much difficult because the imagination of the people, the power of the imagination is not so much completed in I am talking about some trend during the life of the human being. For example, I want to speak a little about Darwin and Darwinism. That explain that the abilities of the human being, like thinking, that progressed during the history and got so much better decade by decades. The ability of the thinking, the ability of reasoning, the ability of the imagination, completed the year by year, decade by decade. So I want to say that nowadays I have problem about the power of the imagination of the people. I need a group of the experts about teaching. I don't need just blackboard or whiteboard. I don't need just computer devices to explain what is higher dimensions. There are a lot of programs in YouTube about higher dimension, for example, about 4-dimensional objects, about, for example, the topology of the 4-dimensional object. I want to say that all of these are wrong because these are just mathematical explaining of the dimensions. We have 3 aspects of the dimensions that each of these 3 aspects will lead to separate way and make the concept of the dimensions confusing, not just for ordinary people, even for faculties, even for scientists, that is so much difficult. We have different dimensions about perception. I want to say that some animals, some creatures, some insects, they are able to perceive other dimensions. But these dimensions is just related to the perception, just related to the brain, just related to psychology, just related to the consciousness. Some animals, they have better abilities to perceive. They have more accomplished or more advanced perception abilities. For example, they can see more far. Some of the animals, like owls, they can perceive in the night. Many things in the night. They can see these things in the night. That is because of their nature, but if we speak about mathematical dimensions, that is absolutely another things, then another separated concept from the concept of the psychology and perception and consciousness. Also, the dimension in the physics is absolutely separated from the other two ones. The dimensions in physics, based on my opinion and my theories, is about the range and domain of the forces. I want to declare for the first time in the history, at least we have 99 multiplied 2 type of the force, while we just know 4 type of the forces. Scientists just recognized until now 4 type of the forces in the universe. I want to declare that we have at least 99 forces, and 99 forces absolutely versus to these forces. For example, these forces act in the negative time, in the backwarded time. For example, if we have gravity, the gravity inside the black holes is different from the gravity outside of the black holes, because this gravity or gravitational waves inside black holes go backwardly in the progress of the time. So I want also explain new image of the Big Bang and what happened at the time of the Big Bang, and how this Big Bang is just a corner of the universe. So I want to say that after explaining my new model for cosmos, your imagination will fly to hugeness of our universes, and you will understand that not just only we have limitless parallel world, not just we have limitless, for example, happenings inside different dimensional space. We have a 5-dimensional space, 6-dimensional space, 7-dimensional space, up to 99-dimensional space. Inside in these different dimensional space, the nature of the happenings is different. The forces act differently from other dimensions. But I want to say that the solution to unification of the force, the solution to theory of the everything, the solution to all of the unsolved problems in physics, all and all depend on our understanding, our recognition, our detection of the dimensions. So, if we be able to invent the new detectors that are able to recognize these detectors who will be able to detect the trace of other dimensions, that is the beginning of the explosion of the achievement in science, in physics, and in all of the aspects of the human being life, human being, different knowledge, different sciences. The psychology will achieve to great points that is so much exciting for scientists after detections or after make detectors. I want just to explain why my discoveries about black holes is so much revolutionizing and so much important for other sciences, for other knowledge, because that open the way, open our ways. All of the ways that seems closed will be open, and all of the things that made scientists disappointed for new progresses about especially physics, I will open these ways by explaining what is, for example, four-dimensional space and what is outside four-dimensional space and what is the border between the dimensions and what will happen when something transfer from four-dimensional space to five-dimensional space, what will happen and how this changing of the dimensions, changing from some dimensions to other dimensions, changing from some dimensional spaces to other higher or less dimensional spaces, what will happen to the forces and how these forces transform to each other, and that will make at least 1,000 new branch of the relativities inside the universities. So we will have 1,000 new, at least 1,000 new postgraduate relativity in the different new branch of the physics. And I just want to say that many ways will open about the relativity for so much small particles, and many positive things will happen in the progress of the science and technology. The key is invent and design new detectors of the dimensions. And these detectors are so much advanced devices. I want to say that so much more sophisticated than CERN devices, CERN tools, CERN equipments. So we have very long road, and we will have very competitive fields for all of the countries. So I want to ask all of the countries, especially I want to ask Israel, who has great scientists inside their nation, instead of making meaningless war, instead of making endless wars between the countries come to us, come together, cooperate with all of the human beings, let innocent Palestinians, peoples who suffer from lack of the country, let them to have their own countries and come to the peace and make cooperations. And if you come with me, I will open the way for UFO. I will open the way for longevity. I will make it possible to design faster than light travelers. You absolutely disbelieve to faster than light travels. You and most of the scientists, they don't believe that is possible faster than light travels. I want to say that just like that, I believe to the God. I want to say that that is possible, but we have to explain for people theoretically. Then we have to invent the device. I invented theoretically, but I have long road to explain for people. The first step is creating detectors, dimensional detectors. After making dimensional detectors or dimension detectors, you will see that all of the ways that seemed to be closed forever in front of the human being, they will be open one by one. So a lot of good news is in front of human beings. I can explain more about the black holes, but I said my number. I want to say another time, my number. Call me. I will make a cooperative YouTube programs. First of all, I explain my model of the universe, and I explain how that is possible to jump theoretically from black hole to another black holes, and you will see that I am right. And these corridors, that means that there is no distance. One black hole is equal to the other black holes, and they are the same, but we have limitations. But I can convince you. I can make you convinced that I am right, and the universe is so much exciting and so much sophisticated, more than whatever we thought and we were thinking until now. So God bless you all, and God bless every nation who wants peace. I invite all of the countries to cooperate, collaborate, all of the scientists from China, Japan, India, America, European countries, Iran, dear Iran, collect together and assemble all of the strengths and assemble all of the forces toward longevity, toward UFO, toward faster than light, toward better life for everybody. Help each other to live better, in the about the quality of the life, about faster and more easy life, more welfare for all. We are thankful about the homeless people inside United States. I hope the people of the United States, the people of the Europe, think about the poor people in Africa, in Asia. We can easily help each other and improve the life for each other. We can also destroy the life for every other nation and destroy ourselves and harm each other and be backwarded and make delays about the progress of the knowledge, about the achievement of the science, especially achievement in the physics means achievement in the all. My number another time, 0098 9014746 God bless you all. God bless Iran. God bless Iranians who will help me. God bless all of the peoples in the world. God bless every noble nation who want to improve the life for all of the human beings. Accept my invitation. I would never invite you to any special religion. I just want to invite you to the truth without any biases. We will go by reasoning, and we will explain how our model of the universe, our image that I explained for you, is more convincing and more helpful about solving the unsolved problems in science. God bless you all, and thank you, broadcasters. I am waiting for your contact. Otherwise, I will get lost in this great chaos of the human beings. Everybody, every nation, every country want to attract you to their own business, and that make a lot of asteroids, make a lot of lost people in the isolated island of the nihilism, for example, isolated islands of the nothingness. God bless you all.